How many staff members does it take to open a dictionary? The chef doesn't care, and the only people that are gonna suffer is me for having watched this show. I was joking! How do you get it on the ceiling? That stuff has been festering for so long that even Papa Nurgle wouldn't want to eat it.
I talked my
And
oldest
then
son
we'll end
into
the stream
getting in
only
with
when we
me,
hit 9,000
and
subs.
Had we had known the restaurant business very well, we probably wouldn't have
Sakamoto
done it.
days, I've already
We
watched
gotta
it.
get this
I
place
watched that in
turned.
my own time.
Me and my mom thought we were buying a restaurant with a bar attached to it,
You guys want to sit in the dining room, or are you gonna go to the bar?
Okay.
but really it just was a bar with a restaurant attached to it.
My bar
Oopsie.
does all my business. It's like two different countries. Our
Golly gee, buying a restaurant with a bar attached to it and the bar's doing all the heavy lifting? Golly, I wonder where the point of failure is in this restaurant.
bar is always packed, and the restaurant sits empty.
Oh, Abby, shut up and kiss
And
me with
food
that
on
pretty
a
mouth
good
of yours.
night, I'm making 175.
What? 175 a night off of a restaurant? Dude, the electricity alone of a restaurant is probably 175 a night.
On a slow night, I'm making $9.
$9? And it took you this long to, like, figure out there's a problem? Thing is, though, like, figuring out where an issue is in a restaurant is not a hard thing to do. Like I've always said, there are 3 points of failure, and it's really easy to determine where those points of failure are. If you are in a restaurant that is failing and you cannot figure out why, you are either oblivious, an idiot, or you are the problem.
Fucking drama. That's bullshit and you know it.
We've had almost 20 chefs over the last 2.5 years, but I've had Drew for a year
Yo,
and
Bubba, thank you
Eric
for
for
that
almost
five.
6 months.
Eric's a huge reason why Costco isn't doing well.
Not one table's had their food.
Not to, like, sound stereotypical, he looks like the kind of person that snaps back to any kind of commentary with your mother. Your mother?
Yeah.
He lacks
what I
getting
said
the
to your
food
mother
out
last
in a
night.
timely fashion. And his food is very bland.
It's dry.
Dude, that pasta looks drier than the Sahara Desert. Ugh. Dude, okay, you wanna know how easy it is to make, like, a white sauce? Like, it's literally just a case of milk, cheese, and a little bit of, well, I mean, even the most basic of white sauce, like, literally, all you have to do is have your sauce in a pan, put some basic cheese in there, maybe a little bit of milk to make it creamy, or even some, like, Greek yogurt, like, bare minimum. You can just throw some Parmesan into a vat of boiled pasta and you'll get a sauce out of it. That would already be way more appetizing than whatever the fuck that is.
I lost my appetite.
I'm gonna need 5 chicken breasts. I'm good at this. I'm good at it. Do I
No, he's not. If he was good at it, they wouldn't be tanking money.
make it look fancy? Or can I put pine trees and stuff in it? That's not what I do. I make the food taste good. There's a present.
So you know when people define slop? I like to think that what I do is slop. But no. There's slop, there's good slop. Me, I'm good slop. I'm a very sloppy person. I'm the kind of good slop that makes you go, ah. This is the kind of slop that makes you go, oh. This is the kind of slop that looks the same when it comes out of your body as when it went in.
Presentable, and it's like, shit, that's pretty damn good.
Eric and I do not get along in the kitchen because he doesn't produce very well and he expects me to do everything.
I need every fucking one of my pants right now.
We totally are in dire need of Chef Ramsay's help because there's something that's got to be turned around about this
Isn't
place.
it so funny that there's so many instances of this where it's always the sous chef that ends up calling out for help? Like a power-tripping megalomaniac, egotistical head chef usually ends up being a problem because they let the power go to their head because they're not used to being challenged because apparently their way is law.
Because it definitely is a nightmare.
Like, it is
If I close down,
such a common
I don't know what
occurrence
I
for a
would do.
chef to get a power trip when
raised
they get
4
to be the
boys
head of their own brigade.
and ran a
Thank
home.
God thank God I've never worked in a restaurant that had a chef that was so egotistical. Like, it's absolutely great. It's fine to have a bit of an ego as a chef. You kind of have to. Yo, shit, 90,000. Wait, what the?
5 years ago, I got a
Damn, I
divorce.
can't believe we're actually
And
above
then I bought this place
90,000.
2.5 years ago, and it kind of took
I
up
legitimately, like, I don't mean to like sound too eager about things. I legitimately think we might get to 100,000
I don't
before the
care if I'm
donathon.
rich from here. It would be nice to pay my bills at the end of the month.
And I hope you guys are too, because you're on this journey with me after all.
Casa Roma, since 1958.
So you're watching videos and
nearly 50
after,
years old.
and the video where
By looking at the
you
sign,
I
it
head out
shows.
and decided to check out
Dying
your
to find
streams.
out what it looks like inside.
Huh.
Hi. How are you?
Oh, hi.
Nice to see you.
Ah, DJ,
Nice to
thanks
meet
for
you.
following.
This is
Welcome to
Nyla.
Makari
I'm
Mansion.
Nyla.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, this is my son, Jeremy.
Jeremy, how are you, buddy?
I tell you what, I think I might have woefully underestimated how many subs we were gaining. I was saying, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we got to 90,000 by the end of today's stream? Dude, we're at 90,010. Fucking
Nice
hell.
to see you. Now, this is very cozy. No windows anywhere?
No, not the bar part.
Oh my god, this place is horrible.
Okay. In terms of business, I mean, the bar's obviously busy.
It's so dreary.
Bar's always busy.
Always busy.
It's like, is everyone here afraid of natural light?
To save our lives.
What restaurant were you working in before you got here?
I wasn't. He wasn't. I work in the grocery store.
Has anyone else noticed a trend with these videos where it's people who have no culinary experience deciding to open a restaurant? What the fuck is wrong with people? If you're gonna run a restaurant, at least have a bit of experience in the in a restaurant. Holy shit!
Store and he works carpet cleaning.
Grocery store and carpet cleaning.
I know.
Is that blood down there? What is that?
No,
No?
just dirt.
Oh, just dirt. And just out of interest, with no previous restaurant experience anywhere, would
Why?
you open a restaurant if you've never worked in one?
Because we're insane.
So, I think it's about time I had a little taste.
Okay.
Yeah? Go through, where's the dining room?
Oh boy,
here.
time for
Right through
flavorless
there.
slop.
Jesus, that carpet's disgusting.
You know, why have flavorless slop when you come to my stream and have slop that sends you across a rainbow of flavors?
I was so excited whenever Chef Ramsay walked in the door. It was like, wow, I can't even believe he's here. I thought, well, here we go. He's gonna see the nightmare
Oh
I'm
boy,
really living.
who's ready to watch a bunch of idiots get humbled?
Jesus. What is that?
Oh no, no. Ew! Why would you stick your hand down the side of a chair? That's the way you get gonorrhea.
Crusty bits of lime, lemon, and bits of tissue on my table. Hello.
Yuck.
Hello.
How are you? I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm Ashley.
Ashley, nice to see you, darling. So
Nice to meet you.
I'll just give you those. They're
Hi,
on the
Rory,
table
welcome
and
back.
little bits of, I think, lime back from 1958.
Oh, nice.
Just down the side of the back of my chair. Sorry, darling. Excuse me.
okay.
Oh god, don't give it to her. She doesn't deserve that.
I know I'm not exactly
She's not
the
being
smallest.
paid enough to put up with that
I feel like
nonsense.
I'm just gonna go through. Is that normal like that?
No,
There,
it's
Mary.
not. No, it's
What
not.
I mean, I'll fix it in a minute. Casa Roma, fine Italian dinning.
Dining.
I too am illiterate.
Or is that just an Italian spelling? No? Weird. Anyway, I'll start off with the stuffed mushrooms, please.
Stuffed mushrooms.
The
I fear for Gordon Ramsay. I have had food poisoning a handful of times. Wait, did you know that we have a Discord and a Twitch? No? Well, now you do. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you click those little links over there and be part of the fun? Just like the rest of us cool kids, you know what I'm saying? Times in my life. The worst food poisoning I ever had was because of stuffed mushrooms from TGI Friday. I have never in my life had such horrible vomiting and diarrhea in my life. To a point, I had to be taken to the doctors to get rehydrated because I was losing fluids that quickly.
Monte Cristo, I'll go for that as well.
Monte Cristo.
Yeah, I'm hungry, as you can see. And finally, I'm dying to taste a pizza. A Casa Roma Deluxe.
What size would you like?
Yeah, let's go for medium.
Medium?
Yeah. Thank you, my darling.
You already got it?
Hey, bro, God, what's up, dude?
Yeah, I got a big order.
People say, well, he's a 5-star Michelin chef. Okay, so he's got 4 tires and a spare. Kiss my ass.
You know how earlier I told you the ego trip, chef? When you become a head chef, there is a high probability that you're going to let the power go to your head. People like this don't deserve to be in a restaurant.
It means nothing to me.
The shit on the blinds there is disgusting. Oh, my God. Why are you hiding there?
Just trying to see. Have they brought any food to you?
Yes, I found some limes and lemons dehydrated down the side of my chair.
Ew.
And bits of tissue left on the table. Do you have a cleaner in here?
Yes, we do.
Christ almighty. Is she blind?
Not blind per se, but I can imagine they're probably not getting paid enough to care. Oh, wait, I know the problem. Okay, so this is the restaurant of fallacies. So the restaurant owners didn't have any experience in the restaurant business. So by proxy, that must mean that the cleaner they got, so the restaurant owners worked in retail and carpet cleaning and decided to open a restaurant. Therefore, the cleaners must have worked as a chef beforehand. Pog.
Hey, you're not doing nothing right now?
Clean it up or stuff
Give
before
me a glass of ice water, please.
A white ice water?
Yeah.
Nyla, can I have an ice water, please?
Way to go.
2. She's standing right there.
Oh, my God. It's,
Classy version.
0 for 0. 15
Oh,
minutes
White
in.
Blaze, don't even get me started,
Nothing.
dude.
I'm starving.
We got some
I'm
appetizers.
actually kind of hungry
coming,
too.
What?
Guys, what should I have for
Appetizers
dinner?
coming.
It's cooking.
Actually, never mind. I don't have the money to pay for a fucking takeaway.
Snapped. Damn.
Well, I do, but I'm not
gotta get rid of
validating
all
spending
these
money on
dirty
takeaway.
dishes.
Artichoke heart's
It's
coming.
killing me.
Eating out is expensive.
Spend more time cleaning up after his ass than fucking make shit.
And to the person who asked about
proper
Classy
seat.
Fever, you're welcome. That'll be $69.99. Honk honk,
No, it's
motherfucker.
not. Turn it.
Why is the kitchen so slow?
If somebody wants me, I'm out back.
We're
What?
past half-hour mark now, so...
Dude gets an order and just walks
looking,
out for his smoke
low.
break. What a fucking asshole. Talk about someone who literally doesn't care. That dude needs to get humbled. I tell you what.
You got your appetizers in there?
Nope.
Hey, what about appetizers?
They're all cooking.
Hey, you want to start on those pizzas then?
Relax, take a chill.
I might as well keep fit and do something, hadn't I? No, go for a jog. Got to...
Point out, I want to remind you guys, I talk about this very excessively whenever we watch one of these videos. The average time that a restaurant should get you your food. So there's a timeline for when you enter a restaurant. You should be seated within 3 minutes. You should be waited within 5 to 10, depending on how busy it is. And then you should have your starters within 15 to 20 minutes at most. Like 20 minutes is pushing it. A restaurant with a good pipeline, you should have your food within usually 15 minutes. At least a starters or something.
A marathon coming up. Nothing wrong
Because
with
not only
working
that,
for
like
lunch.
if you're a busy
When you get
business,
it.
if you're letting people dawdle around and not get
anything on that
served,
last order
you're
ready?
taking up space for people who could come in and then pay you more
Anything on
money.
that last order ready or close?
No, we'll put everything up at one time. We're just waiting for the sandwich and the pizza.
If you got one thing
You want me
close,
to start late?
if you got one thing close, lay it out.
Okay. Well, the fuck you want to do that, but okay.
Oh, the new Donkey Kong game? Nice.
We got the
Oh,
appetizers.
Jesus. Okay, great. I was nodding off then.
Huh?
I was nodding off. I'm so
I know,
sorry.
I saw that.
Thank you, Madonna. And that's stuff with crab.
Oh my god, those look claggy as all fuck. That looks like they were those look like they were made 3 days ago. You want to know how I can tell? It's that horrible brown look they get at the top. If that's supposed to be like a fresh pate, it should all be one consistent color. If it's getting that horrible orangey browny look at the top of it, it means they've been sitting out in the air for ages. That's oxidation.
Right.
Lovely.
Okay.
Thank you, Madonna.
You're welcome.
Wow. Fine
I would need it.
mushrooms.
I would need it. That looks horrible.
Jeez. Tasteless. There's not even crab or any form of flavor or texture or anything in there, but what worries me more than
Or
anything is just
maybe you want to be some lava chicken. Lava chicken.
full of water.
How is How's everything?
Yeah, pretty vile. Are they frozen, the mushrooms?
Yes. Yes, they
They
are.
should be making them fresh.
Really?
Yes.
Why is there a sandwich in the deep fat fryer? Why does the oil in the deep fat fryer looks like it's not been changed in a century? You want to know why I know it's not been changed in a century? Because you've got horrible, manky, over-fried fries floating around in there as well. That is disgusting. Also, Laura, good to see you, darling. Like, I've seen deep-fried sandwiches before. But if you're going to deep-fry a sandwich, at least use fresh oil. I'm sorry, this guy has no concept of culinary cuisine. For those who don't know, I used to be a chef. So by my standards, dude, I would have been fired. Ugh. So allow me to explain why you change your oil. After a while of using oil, the dregs and carbon of the food you make seeps into the oil. It's why you get the grease of what you cook ends up in the oil. So eventually, your very clean, very lovely looking oil becomes murky and dark because it's got the grits and the little specks of carbon and grease and oil and other foodstuffs floating around with it. Now, you can absolutely use oil for a couple of days, but you would never want to, like, you want to change your oil. A good restaurant changes their oil daily, but that's not always viable. At worst, you would want to change it every 3 to 4 days, depending how busy you are, and depending on what you're cooking in it. Because what you're then going to get is the longer you go. Have you guys ever ordered fried chicken and it tastes kind of claggy and dry? When you use old and bad oil, what you make in it will start becoming even more oily because you're not only getting the process of the cooking happening, but you're starting to get old food oil, old like stuff from whatever's been cooked before seeping into your food. That's why if you've ever eaten fries or chips and they taste kind of like mushy and tough, that's because they're using old oil. If you're using fresh oil, it does what's known as flash frying because you're getting much more of the raw oil cooking your food. When there's other stuff in the oil other than just oil, it makes it harder to cook your food. It makes it more likely you're going to get contamination from what was in there before. And it just makes things taste worse. Look at it like this. Changing the oil in a fryer is like putting on a fresh pair of underwear. Sure, you can get away with not changing your underwear for a day or two. You'll be considered a little bit scuzzy, but it's all right, maybe you're busy. But if you don't change your underwear for more than a week, no one's going to want to come within half a mile of you because you're fucking scuzzy.
Fucker didn't work.
I told you.
The stuffed mushrooms that you got, because you could definitely tell. He said that he could taste that it was frozen, and he didn't like those at all either.
Deluxe pizza. What is that thing?
You know something's fucked up when even your sous chef is asking what the fuck you've made. I can tell from here that looks claggy and horrible and... Okay, you want to know a really easy way to tell if the oil is old? If you get your food and it's got batter, or it's something like chips, like these, if it's sort of orange or browny color, that is very endemic of the oil being old or having been over-fried. A good batter, when fried up, should be a golden yellowy brown. Some beer batters can be a bit darker, but it's that almost like shit brown color, like that dark brown that you see there. That is compelling. That tells me that it's an old oil.
What's that sandwich? That's an ugly sandwich.
Oh, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
no shit. I'm not worried about him. Let's see what he's got. If he wants to bitch and moan, that's his drama.
Dude, you can't look at your shit and tell me it doesn't stink.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think I'm
Here's
very much
a
telling where
deluxe,
the issue is here.
and here's your
Slow
Thank you.
shit food. 75 minutes
that
to get
powdered sugar?
served
Yes.
shit.
On the sandwich.
Yes.
Why is there powdered sugar on the sandwich? Powdered sugar goes with very specific things, not a savory sandwich. Does anyone want to tell me why you don't put... So say, like, powdered sugar is a great complementary thing to a dessert or a breakfast menu that hasn't had a flavor combination. When you have a sandwich, you have the savory of the bread and the saltiness of whatever's inside. Putting sugar on top of that ruins the flavor profile. This person thinks they're a chef. This person has no culinary experience if they're putting powdered sugar on their sandwich like that. Not to mention, like, sure, I can understand a deep fried sandwich. Fucking America, of course. Like, it's not a good idea. You lose any of the flavor of the bread. You lose any texture. But hey, weirder things have happened. The part that makes me realize this guy has no clue what he's fucking doing is when he's putting powdered sugar on it like it's a garnish.
Fries.
Yes.
Is that popular?
No.
Jesus. It's actually dripping.
Here's the thing. The way flavor profiles work, for most dishes... Ah, T-Rex! Thank you for the raid. How was your stream, dude? The way you want to portion your food, the way a plate should work. Every plate should have 2 complementary flavor profiles that work with each other. If you start going above that, the plate becomes a mess, and you start losing the flavor of everything else. Your taste buds are very, very binary. It either works or it doesn't. And if you start muddling up the flavor profiles, if you start mismatching different types of food, your plate and your serving is going to taste horrible. Because your mouth can only process so much at a given time. And if you overload it with so many different flavor profiles, you'll lose any sense of flavor and it'll all taste like just mush, essentially. Oh, ew, oh! And that's what I mean. That's what I mean by using old oil. When you use old oil, when you're using fresh oil, you're flash frying it. You're flash frying it, which stops anything else from getting into it. But when you're using old oil, all the dregs, all the stuff that has come out from other foods, all of the old fat will then start seeping into whatever you fry. And that's what that is. That is the claggy, old shit that was in that oil that has permeated that sandwich by osmosis. That's why you use fresh oil. The older, the worse the oil is, the greasier and claggier it becomes.
Ew. When Chef Ramsay squeezed the Monte Cristo and all that oil came out, that really
There's enough oil in that thing that America wants to invade itself.
That was very disgusting.
Pizza. Maybe the best is for last.
Ugh. Bro, that's a health
Dough's
violation
raw,
right there.
So thick. It's like wallpaper paste.
Dude, if this guy can't even make a sandwich, did you honestly expect him to make a fucking pizza?
Laura Razier gifted a tier 1 sub to oil_me_up.
If you can't make a
They
sandwich,
have given 45
there was
bits
no
subs in the
hope
channel.
for this pizza. F's in the chat for this poor fallen soldier.
Raw.
What the?
Oh my god.
Hi, Rascal. Thank you for that part. Welcome in, dude. Also, thank you for the sub gift, Laura. Appreciate that.
Can eat this kind of shit.
So you want to know what one of the telling signs of a chef that doesn't know what they're doing?
And that's why, clearly, there's nobody in the restaurant. Because the only people that can eat... And that's eat this kind of shit.
So the sign of a chef that has no fucking clue what they're doing is a chef that treats a pizza like it's a serving plate. A pizza is a very decadent thing. The more you put on a pizza, the worse it becomes. Ideally, a pizza should only have so much in terms of toppings on it. Now, you can put whatever the fuck you want on a pizza, but there is a pizza to toppings ratio that is just the golden rule. Because if you put too much on top of your pizza, all of the oils, all of the fats starts congealing down, and it makes it harder for the dough to cook. Not to mention it makes it claggy and oily. If you overburden, if you overtop a pizza, that tells me you have no fucking idea what you're doing. Put pineapple on your pizza if you want, but make sure it's proportionate.
After a long wait in an empty restaurant for some horrible food, Gordon gathers the staff.
So you're the sous chef and you're the head chef, yeah?
To discuss the nightmare.
So the sous chef clearly cares,
Roma.
the head chef doesn't. The head chef is just here for a paycheck.
Absolutely embarrassing. The fried sandwich.
This just seems like the age-old motif. The head chef just wants to get a paycheck. He doesn't care if he works here or not. I guarantee you the head chef is probably going to be gone by the end of this episode. Because this is the kind of person that does not get humbled. This is the kind of person that does not give a fuck. They want to get paid and that's it. The sous chef actually cares. I hope they fire him. And if they don't, I hope he gets humbled out the wazoo.
Are you on when you put that shit together? Casa Roma celebrates its 50th year this year. Yeah, I mean, what a fucking
protagonist, thank you for follow.
Eric, you knew I was coming for lunch today.
I didn't know whose you were. I said, which one is this? They wouldn't tell me.
Ashley.
You never asked which one.
And it shouldn't matter if it was him or her
It doesn't
or
matter.
whoever.
Exactly. That's the thing that pisses me off. Every customer should be treated with respect and the same. If you're treating one person differently just because they're a special customer, it tells me that you have no respect for the people that come in normally.
I came here today, yeah, to taste your best, like any chef would do when they go into each other's restaurants, yeah? I'm not here to fucking catch you off guard, so cut the limp dick excuses and give me some fucking respect for the restaurant alone.
It was a bad fucking day, pal. Now you're pushing it enough. I get it. We understand.
Fire him.
A bad
Fucking
day.
fire him. You know what? See what I mean? Nothing but ego, bravado, and a personality that does not belong in a kitchen.
Shit happens. You never had a bad day.
Hey guys. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Give me a second. Let me cook. I'm gonna use my editing skills to decipher something that I'm seeing. Because I've just seen something. I think this is edited. I think they're using a filter. Forget the fact that filters didn't exist back then. By the power of my editing skills. Guys, I know who this is. I know who this is. So if we zoom in and enhance, if we by using some very basic editing skills, if you look around the outside edge, you can see that there's a filter. They have inadvertently hired somebody that they should have known was going to be problematic. So if you look real close, I'm going to apply a lumen filter, and we're going to slowly work back the mask. Because this person, this absolute bastard that cannot take responsibility for their own mistakes. I knew it! I knew it! It was pirate software all along! Oh my god! Jesus Christ! Holy shit! No wonder! It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes so much sense all of a sudden. Oh my god, guys! Oh, wow! Damn! You know, I thought I recognized the personality from somewhere. I thought I did. You know, somebody who can't take responsibility for their actions, somebody who doubles down on every terrible life choice.
Damn it!
Damn, and you know what? He would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for Gordon Ramsay and his meddling food culinary cuisine. Guys, we figured it out. We figured it out. We are geniuses. We are geniuses. What do you mean this came out 20 years ago? Well, what's that then? Clearly it's pirate software. Let the guy... I thought it was pretty funny. Guys, suck my ass. You know what? Eat my ass. If you guys don't have a sense of humor, that's on you.
You never had a bad day.
I do have bad days all the time.
Obviously, you have one today. Just relax, take a chill pill, reload, and do it again.
What the big problem is with you, Eric, you've accepted it.
In your opinion only.
What?
What part of that don't you freaking understand? What of that don't you understand? In your opinion only. I haven't accepted it. Yeah, and I fuck up stuff. Yeah, I fuck up. So I try and reload and redo it.
There's nothing edible.
Move out of the way.
Why are you all...
I've seen a toddler handle being scolded better than this guy. At least a toddler would actually sit there and listen to what the parent is being told. They might fold their arms over and cross their legs in a huff, but at least they'd sit there and take their lumps.
Walking away, Eric.
So I don't fucking rip your head off.
Go to bed, Clavin.
Appalled by the Ramsay's little chat with head chef Eric didn't exactly go over well.
Lunch. Absolutely embarrassing. What planet are you on when you put that shit together? Why are you walking away, Eric?
So I don't fucking rip your head off.
Do it.
I was in awe.
I, one day, would have loved to have seen one of these people actually try to fight Gordon Ramsay. The dude is not a walkover. Have you seen, like, especially back when he was recording this stuff, Gordon Ramsay was a fucking walking tank. This man was a muscly, athletic, and even by today's standards, he still is. Like, dude is a marathon runner. Anyone that would square up against Gordon would very quickly get laid out.
When Eric talked to Chef Ramsay like that, he's coming here to help us out. Don't be rude to him.
You got 2 minutes?
2 minutes?
Wait, look at his arms! Dude's ripped! I mean, he's not as bad, he's not as ripped these days, but dude's very healthy.
Long days. Haven't been feeling 100%, but I'm here anyway. You do what you gotta do. You work, try and get these people better. Let me reload and see what we can do again. Okay. I think we got fucking caught flat-footed, but I get...
I'm actually shocked that he's wearing gloves.
Okay. I think we got...
Like, I'm actually shocked. The hypocrisy is so immense. Wears gloves, but does that in his kitchen? Holy shit.
Fucking caught
oh no, if that's how bad the food is, imagine how bad the fridge is gonna be. Oh.
Flat-footed, but I get to reload one time. I won't get caught flat-footed again. You bet your ass on that.
Like, I get that this is a lot of issue with the chef, but the chef is only as good as the owners allow them to be. If your chef isn't good, you fire them and get someone who's actually up to your standards. But if you've got no standards, then it's no surprise they're letting a shit chef stay. This does all eventually boil back to the owners just being inexperienced, because an experienced owner would have fired this man.
S-A-N.
Sicilian what?
That's right.
That isn't even how you spell Sicilian.
Does anybody know how to spell it? Or it might be Sicilian.
Sicilian's from Sicily.
Really?
Because S-I-C-I-L-Y, I don't think there'd be a Y.
No, it's I-L-I-N.
Hey guys, how many staff members does it take to open a fucking dictionary? The answer is apparently too many.
Sicilian. There we go. Thank God you guys saw that.
Do you work here or are you just bypassing? Come round so we can say hello. This is...
Jimmy.
Jimmy. And what do you do?
I'm the son of the owners.
And so what do you do?
A little bit of everything.
What he meant to say there was mooch off of them, get free drinks, and get big and blow up, and then act like he doesn't know nobody.
Just try and help out.
So, what's that in there?
Cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice. Nice.
A little vodka.
That's what I thought.
Vodka and cranberry
Yes,
juice?
yes.
Oh, so you drink and work at the same time?
No, I don't work.
Oh, you're not working?
No, I don't.
Sorry, I thought you were here to work. Okay, right.
No.
Do you
So
get
what
paid?
do you do then, outside of here? What's your job? What's your
I
career?
do construction.
Construction?
Operate heavy machinery.
Okay, so no one's got any cooking or restaurant experience?
No.
Ah.
Not at all.
Excellent.
Hey, guys. How you
Diabolical.
Chair here, and I'll put you one on the end.
I'm gonna have the chicken
Now
fries
for the test of what happens when Gordon Ramsay makes a place popular that doesn't know how to deal with even the slightest influx of traffic. God, if Gordon Ramsay was the only person in the restaurant and he had to wait 75 minutes, guys, can we get some premature 07s for these poor children? They're about to turn into skeletons. I can't believe we're about to watch a starvation in action.
He's gonna have the chicken nuggets and fries.
Hey, I got calamari to start, and then kids chicken nuggets and with fries.
Excuse me?
Do you have any questions about the order?
Here's spaghetti Alfredo, shrimp scampi, chicken parmesan, and marinara. Okay.
Oh my god, thank you for the hydration. Fluids, go!
You want me to saute?
Eric and I do not get along in the kitchen because we don't really
They
communicate
yearn for
very
the
well.
mines. Clearly they would yearn for the mines, because anything to get them away from this shit.
I can tell.
You know a place is kind of fucked when going to the mines is more hygienic and less detrimental to your health than being in this restaurant.
She's not saying anything. Just
doing what I gotta do.
yeah. Oh dear.
Oh, that looks horrible!
Sure, stuffed mushrooms, you're welcome. You dig in.
Is it cooked?
I wish Gordon would have stopped that food going out. I know he has done that in the past, but that stuff does not look edible.
You think? No. You send that bag. This sausage is not done.
Okay, I swear to God, if he sits there and says, "Oh, they like their sausages, their pork sausages raw." Okay. So you like giving your clientele salmonella? I legitimately once had somebody that I not lived with, but somebody who was visiting, who they wanted to cook me dinner. And they said, "Oh, I'm gonna make a chicken parm." And then they asked me, "Hey, Makari, how would you like your chicken?" And I was like, "Oh, with cheese, please." And they were like, "Oh, no, raw, medium, or well done." And I did legitimately, I did this. Like, I did this kind of a head turn. I was sat at my desk like this, and I did this. What the fuck did you just say to me? The dude? Oh boy, yummy, salmonella. How would I like my chicken? Fucking cooked!
Eric, the sausage isn't done.
I ain't got time for this.
It looks like it's frozen.
I'm sorry about that, guys.
The same table?
Working here is life for us. It's what pays our bills, and to know that the cook is keeping us from making money, it's hard on us.
What was wrong, Mark?
What happened to the calamari that just came back?
They said that it tastes like it was frozen.
Oh, is this normal?
Yes.
You know, what can you do? Drew, I need 1, 2, rest, Drew.
Eric doesn't ever really push to get it done. He just keeps telling me, "Oh, it's okay, I got it. Everything's gonna be fine."
I mean, that's a different subject
it's
about
not.
Did you get the lasagna, Drew, or no?
how
Damn it, am I the only
wages
one
are
that
paid
fucking works
in
here?
America.
It's an hour into dinner service, and only one table has received its entrees.
This is probably the worst shrimp scampi that I've ever had in my entire
It's more of a sentiment of how bad the national
Thank you, I appreciate it.
living crisis is at the moment, as opposed to the problem with
Worst
how
shrimp scampi
system
they ever
is.
had, and they said no flavor at all.
You know, what can you do? I need some water, Kimmy.
When food comes back like that, the shrimps, you never taste it?
You know, what can you do?
Another evidential sign as to a chef who has no fucking clue what he's doing. As a chef, as a cook, as anybody who handles food, you sample your food. Nobody's expecting you to eat the whole plate, but if you're not going to taste it, how could you expect your clients to? When I used to work in, like, I get it, right? You're scared that if you eat a little bit of everything, you're going to get fat. Go to the gym. Go to the fucking gym. How do you know it tastes good if you're not even willing to taste it yourself?
I've never seen two cooks so far apart from each other up until now.
I get frustrated, but try not to get angry at people. You know, everybody says I'm a motherfucker anyway, so why should I?
Oh, pull your head out of your ass,
Not
dude.
necessary.
But you need help. If you don't get help, we're going to be in the shit the next 10, 15 minutes, no?
Is it really 8:30 already? It's true. We're here for 2 hours, man.
2 hours?
Is this normal?
This is fucking normal.
This?
What are they doing? doing?
Incredible. Right through those doors has to be, for me, one of the worst restaurants I've ever seen in my entire cooking career. The chef doesn't give a fuck. The owner's completely clueless and not any form of communication between the kitchen, the restaurant, and the management. It's a fucking shambles.
A shambles? That's a polite way of putting it. I would word it more as a pile of that's put on fire, put out, and then holy crud! And the staff the owners are oblivious, the chef doesn't care, and the only people that are gonna suffer is me for having watched this shit! Ah!
What went on now, Ashley?
God, I would hate to see what Uncle Roger would have done if he was here.
Penne marinara, an individual kid's pepperoni pizza, half order spaghetti with meat sauce, eggplant parmesan with angel and meat, chicken piccata, angel.
Like, there's no saving it. Just call in the exterminators. Call in the exterminators right now. Just level it all down, glass the entire place, blitz it, start fresh. Get rid of everything, start over.
Marinara, 3 chicken parms, and a veal parmesan for just 1 table. I felt like crying because it was that embarrassing for me.
Eric. Yes, sir. Yeah, can I have your undivided attention? Sure. Nothing's happening. We served 1 table of 4, 1 table of 2. The last 3 tickets, half the order's gone out, half is still on the board. You haven't got a clue what's going on. You're running around crazy. What chance have we got? So
Hell's Kitchen, Gordon Ramsay turned up. Red team, blue team, get it together!
Serving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tables. You asked for 1 more cracker at lunchtime. Let me go, big boy, let me go. I want to do it again. We're spinning around and serving shit. Do me a favor, close the fucking restaurant. I can't stand any longer and watch that embarrassment.
Again, it's bad enough that these guys are doing as bad as they are. Like, he's trying, but he's hampered by this guy. He's telling him what to make. But then they're both being enabled by clueless owners! Like, I get pissed off at bad chefs, but I get even more pissed off at owners that have even less of an idea. It actually infuriates me. I once worked in a pub where the owner of the pub knew how to run a business and they were good at running the pub, but they kept doing things in the kitchen that infuriated me. That only made the experience of being a cook worse. It actively made the food worse. It actively made the experience of cooking worse. And that was one of the first jobs I quit from, not because of necessity, but because I just hated working there.
As of now, we're not going to be serving any more dinners tonight.
I need the door fucking closed. Forget it.
All right, we're done for the night.
We haven't, dude, you're right. We haven't even seen the fridge yet. Like, I can tell even from here, judging by the oil and everything else, this place is a pigsty. I do not want to see what their fridge looks like.
You're pissed off, you're frustrated. Forget it. Good night.
What restaurant stops their business and tells everybody that they have to leave?
Oh my god, that's so sad. She's legitimately crying. She just wants to get her bills paid, and she's being hindered by these horrible,
At a point in the service when
incompetent chefs and owners.
I need the door fucking closed.
Gordon shut down the restaurant
As of now, we're not going to be serving any more dinners tonight.
and confronted the chefs about the
I realize I'm doing myself a disservice. As somebody who has worked at a chef in a chefing industry, I really shouldn't be watching this. I'm only watching this because you guys seem to enjoy watching me rage! Well, I mean, it pays my bills.
problems in the kitchen.
This is a joke, guys. You're pissed off, you're frustrated. Forget it. Good night.
It's now time
Like,
for the
ironically
cold,
enough,
hard facts with owner Nyla.
You know what, I said this in a previous video. The cleanest restaurant I ever worked in was McDonald's. Because if you didn't clean like a goddamn horse, you got fired.
To start with a chef that can't even cook something basic. Why are you employing a chef that's that incompetent? Darling, he's not in the slightest bit interested in fucking making it work.
Please do
his
yourself a
cooking,
favor.
Doesn't give a fuck about you, and he's here for one thing and one thing only: money.
Now
The only
you
restaurant
know!
that fucking guy will ever get a job is in a restaurant that doesn't have any customers. Surviving here, get rid of him. What are you scared of? Talk to me. There's got to be something.
Where am I gonna? I need to find another chef.
So Drew, what's wrong with Drew?
Drew, I think can carry it off.
So get rid of him.
Yeah, fired. I mean, if the head chef really doesn't care as much as I think he does, the head chef is gonna get fired and go, okay.
Unbelievable.
Like legitimately, if he really doesn't care, he's gonna take the idea of being fired as just like a mercy kill. He's gonna like, oh, thank you for putting me out of my misery.
Hey, I'm sorry.
I know. But
No, you don't know. I feel bad.
Just wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Jeremy, come here.
Oh, it's
feel
like
real
somebody
bad.
getting told off by their mum.
The whole thing is this isn't the first time you've let us down.
I don't know.
I
what
just
to
can't do it. I know, but I can't do it. Eric, I gotta make, you guys get your paycheck every week. Jeremy and I never take a dime out of
We
here.
understand that.
What, I know, but I mean, the whole thing's just not
Yeah,
gonna
let's
work.
think of the vibe.
Because
Okay, so what do you want to do?
we're gonna part
He doesn't
ways.
care. He legitimately doesn't care. You can. It's like a kid that's throwing their toys out their pram. They're gonna fire him, and it's gonna be like, fine, okay, fine me, okay, it's fine. See if I can.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
See? Holy shit, dude! Legitimately, didn't even try and fight
fucked up my
it.
deal.
Where's the passion? Where's the care?
You couldn't pull off lunch, couldn't pull off dinner, and so we just had to let it go.
What?
I can't, I can't do this.
The guy just didn't give a fuck. Like I've seen people working in a kitchen who didn't care about getting fired, but more often than not, the least they would do is go, really? But why? The guy didn't even ask because he knew how shit he was.
Chef Eric gone. Gordon is hoping sous chef Drew can rise to the
Yeah,
occasion.
this guy
That was a
actually
tough one
cares.
tonight.
Oh, very much
Yeah,
so.
very tough. Don't get down in the dumps.
As a
Tonight was
surprise
shit,
to nobody.
clearly, at its best. But you don't need me telling you that, because that was embarrassing.
Very much.
Yeah? Is that how you run it?
Hell no.
Good. Tomorrow, we go again.
Sorry.
You can see it in his face. Ah, yeah, promotion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I need you.
All right.
Yes?
Thank you.
Good night.
God, I wish somebody would meet
I'm
me
glad
like
Eric's
that.
not in our kitchen anymore because maybe it'll give me an opportunity to step up and do something.
Damn straight.
Okay, that was embarrassing. Not only a bad morning, but a bad
To be
evening.
fair,
For every plate we
firing that chef might be the first thing they've done proactively to improve their restaurant in a very long time.
put out there this evening, we were losing what little reputation we had left to salvage this place. What chance would we have of getting all those tickets out?
There was no chance.
To put it bluntly, that chef. Possibly the worst chef in America today. Because he
Ooh,
put a man
savage.
like that out of his misery. It's the biggest favour you've done for him and the restaurant. Okay,
Yeah.
tomorrow's a new day.
I almost guarantee you, he probably didn't even go back into another chefing job afterwards. And if he did, I would not want to see how that went.
But Drew,
I mean, I
that's
kind
what
of do
I've got
for
left
more
to
of
work
curiosity, but
with.
still.
What's his strengths?
I would say pizzas, calzones. His lasagna is awesome.
Right. Drew is the only saving grace I've got there. I've got to work with him tomorrow. I've got to be by his side tomorrow and start from scratch. Okay? Good night.
Thank you.
Good night, Gordon.
I think Drew will step up.
I love how Gordon
think
like
if he
brings
gets
this
some
level of
confidence
respect.
behind
You
him,
respect Gordon,
I think he
he
can do
respects
it.
you. But can they
Last
pull it
24
back?
hours was one of the toughest days ever spent in a restaurant.
I'm still scared by the fact we haven't seen the state of their kitchen. Or him calling out the hygiene yet. I mean, oh god, here we go.
Last night, we did get rid of the chef, which was a positive
no,
move.
here we go.
Now I need Drew to step up to the mark, Jeremy to support his mother more. I got here early this morning, so I'm going to check out
I
the
might
place
have just
properly.
eaten my words.
With no
Who's
interference.
ready to vomit? I'm ready to vomit. I've got a bucket ready.
Jesus.
I can already see health and safety violations screaming at me. Even just in this one frame, I can see raw and cooked food where it shouldn't be. And such a guilt of just hiding stuff down the bottom shelf that's probably been there for months.
Christ almighty, where'd you start in a place like this? Roast beef? Dating back when?
Oh, it's guys. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe it's aged beef. By the way, there has not been a single place I've worked as a chef or a cook where if you didn't label your food properly, you wouldn't get fired. Like, if you didn't label your food properly, you had like maybe a chance or two. But if you got found out that you were purposely not labeling your food, you were fired. Because that's legitimately playing with the lives of your clients.
What is that there?
Oh,
Just meat defrosting.
God!
Again,
Ew!
no sign of what it is. Fresh Parma ham is caked in mould.
So, and actually, Gordon, that's seasoning?
This is outrageous. Look at it. Sticks to your
Oh, God. Do you want to know what that is? It's literally decomposing. That's what happens to the protein. Like, when meat starts to decay, all of the fats of the proteins starts turning into this sludgy, rendered mess. That's what that is, and it's disgusting.
fucking hand. It's that rancid.
Ugh.
Whoa. Fucking hell. That's just
Oh my
over
God!
3 months old.
But it's aged ribs. Yeah, it's not moldy and bad. It's just getting aged.
Jesus Christ almighty.
I unironically have seen a person who had no idea how to age their food, and they legitimately thought you just leave it somewhere for a few months. And you know what happens when food starts decomposing? It actually does start inadvertently cooking itself, but it starts cooking itself because of all the microbacteria festering on it. There's a difference between dry aging something in a dry, and emphasize the word dry, cleanly environment versus just drying it out any old where.
God.
Ew!
After witnessing one of the worst kitchen walk-ins he has ever seen, Gordon moves on to an area outside the kitchen
Oh
that
no, not the
restaurants
black
are judged
ply.
upon, the
Oh
bathroom.
no.
One of the best ways to check the hygiene of any restaurant.
Okay, in the defense of men though, they've got that funny little stringy thing between their legs that they've got to try and aim. You can't blame them, right?
There's always through his bathrooms. Turn that on and turn the lights off. Right.
I would find it so funny if there are just stains on the ceiling, like some dude's having a friggin' glory hole enjoyment time, and they just like couldn't keep it in the hole, so it got shot up onto the ceiling.
This could be quite scary. Oh my good God. Green and yellow identifies bodily fluids. Any form of bleach or any form of cleaning will be identified through the colour blue, but the bodily fluids on here is extraordinary.
No.
Look.
Are you? I was joking, dude! I was joking! How do you get it on the ceiling?
High as the ceiling. Oh my God.
Oh,
Even the
that's
ceiling's
just
caked in it.
nasty.
Oh my God. This is shocking.
It's like you murdered someone in
Wash
there.
your hands. Yeah. Honestly, I've seen enough.
I have too.
Let's get the fuck out
Burn
of
it
here.
all down. We don't just need a flammenwerfer. We need a heavy flammenwerfer.
Disappointed by the state of the
Men will literally pee on the ceiling rather than talking to their wives.
restaurant, Gordon is concerned about the family's commitment to its own restaurant.
Right, got in early this morning, second new day, and I'm somewhat, not just confused, but disappointed, yeah? Come with me, let me show you something.
Oh yeah, rub their face in it. Literally rub their face in it.
How old is that?
Tuesday.
Tuesday? Oh, come on, guys. How old is this? Hold it and smell
That's
it.
exactly why.
Touch it.
Sticky. Ugh.
Let's come outside.
The walk-in is just rubbish, really. It looks like shit. It's horrible, it's old. Probably about as old as Eric.
This is the killer for me. Pass it round. It's 3 months old. And then, look, only in
I suppose
colour.
really it all boils down to standards. But sorry, not even standards. It boils down to knowledge. Because these guys just didn't know. This is why you work in a kitchen at least a little bit before you run a kitchen. Because if these guys had worked in a kitchen at least once beforehand, some of these, like, because this stuff is foundational. This is the stuff you learn within the first week of becoming a cook or a chef or even working as a waiter. These are foundational health and safety issues. This is the shit you will learn within an instant. And if you're breaking on those, it really just shows you have no experience.
California. What in the fuck is that?
Made me sick. I hated
Rot
to see
is
it.
what it is.
We talk about cleaning out the refrigerator, making sure things are clean all the time.
Okay, no, we're doing that on Wednesday.
To my surprise, they on
Thursday.
Nyla, the state of that fridge in there confirms whoever's running this place in terms of kitchen management has given up. They don't give a fuck about you, and they don't give a fuck about standards.
Hey, Blackout, thank you for the
I went into the bathrooms, and that's where it got worse. I need 2 minutes with you. You start taking that out.
Oh no, a girl in the boys' bathroom.
Get a bin.
Actually, you know what? That might be the problem. They've never sent a girl into the boys' bathroom to clean it. Because if they had, it might actually be clean.
Every ounce of dirt out of there. Having a dirty refrigeration unit is one thing. Having a filthy bathroom is something that fucking scares the hell out of me. This thing here...
Hey, can we take a look at the stalls to make sure there's no strategically placed holes in them?
...protects body fluids. Just have a look at this.
Yeah, on the door!
That's body fluids up there?
That there has got nothing to do with any form of cleaning. Look at the fucking state of this. Green, 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 green. But here's where it gets really scary.
How the hell is it up there? It looked like somebody may have peed on the ceiling, the walls, the door.
Look, we've all been to high school. In high school, boys will be boys. They'll pee on each other and whatever else because anything other than doing homework, am I right? But when you're in the adult world, you kind of expect people to, you know, you would hope people would start pissing in the actual urinal. But again, men will do anything other than talk to their wives, so...
Doors, you know. Could be throw up. I can't even imagine, you know. I mean, it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch the doorknob coming out myself.
Bring your son in. Yeah, I'm not going in there.
They need actual...
My God.
Decontamination. They need to bring in hazmats. Bring in the feds to clean this place.
Up on the ceiling.
Well,
Naya! Hi, darling. Hi,
As
bud.
Nyla shows her sons the bathrooms, Gordon's inspection continues at the
No,
kitchen
it's
prep
not
area.
over.
What in the fuck is going on here?
No!
it just shows that there's no bleach.
No, it hurts. It hurts too much. Oh, no. I can't. How does it get worse?
Oh, God. What in the fuck are they? Look at that.
You know how earlier I told you guys about how... Yeah, that's how I feel. You know how earlier I told you guys about oxidation and how it affects meat to go brown? Do you know how... It actually doesn't take as long as you'd think for meat to go that color. But for it to go that color and get that texture...
That there. Holy shit.
Jimmy, come here.
People pissing on the ceiling.
What?
What is that?
That's supposed to be his meatballs.
Good God.
The thing is, and this again is more evidence as to why they did a good job getting rid of that other chef, because I guarantee you, most of this in the kitchen is the chef's fault. If a chef doesn't give a fuck about the food, tells you a lot about their expectation and standards for hygiene. That chef didn't give a fuck about making good food, and they damn well didn't give a fuck about hygiene either. And you know what? They were probably the one who pissed on the ceiling.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday. What is that?
That looks like raviolis.
What?
Soaking in water.
I know I made the joke about calling in the hazmats, but I unironically think they need to. Why would you make that noise at that? It's not lube. That's a containment breach. It's about to gain sentience. That stuff has been festering for so long that even Papa Nurgle wouldn't want to eat it.
I need to start stepping
God,
up.
as if I had low, like, as if I didn't have very good high, as if I didn't have very high
My big worry is this is not difficult.
Like, I didn't have a good appreciation of that last chef as it was, but seeing the way they treated that kitchen, oh my god. Like, holy smokes. Like, I am not... When I was a chef, I wasn't the best chef in the world, skill-wise. But if there was one thing that I made to keep myself appraised on was hygiene. Like, at the end of every shift, I would clean everything down that needed doing it, and I'd make sure, because at the very least, even if the stuff I was making wasn't of the highest quality, at the very least, I wasn't going to be responsible for somebody's hospital trip.
Spot. You could spend 10 minutes after every night's service behind the bar, walking through the kitchen.
And I know I go back to this, but again, the cleanest restaurant I ever worked in was McDonald's. They had a routine where an hour at the end of every day, they would close the door, take apart all the machines, give them a rinse, give them a clean, dry them, and put them back together. It took an hour out of every day, and it just made everything taste better. It made everything work, and it meant that you were able to show that you had respect and appreciation for what you were doing. And in almost every place that I've worked, there was some semblance of that same motif. The end or the beginning of a shift, you make sure everything's cleaned, you make sure it's all hygienic, because if you wouldn't eat off it, then you shouldn't expect your customers to eat off it.
Turn this place upside down. And you don't need to be a fucking rocket scientist to understand that this place is in desperate need of support. Before I go any further, I want the fucking place clean.
Good God. I feel like that chef and the owners of this place is very much an out of sight, out of mind kind of thing.
He has to turn his attention to Chef Drew.
Like,
right now, I want you...
Say we will about the owners, their biggest fallacy is that they're just inexperienced and they didn't know better. Which they should have when they open a restaurant. Call them ignorant for what you will. But that other chef should have known better. That's what they paid him for. They just expected somebody who should have been in the culinary industry to have standards, which he just didn't. I mean, it does boil back to them, but that chef, holy shit.
You and I to go and cook some pizzas. And I'd like Jeremy, Nyla to taste them. I've got a little trick up my sleeve.
This is a secret between you and I. Okay, I want to find out if they can actually tell the difference between a frozen pizza to something freshly made.
That goes in.
I've had some good frozen pizza.
Array of ingredients, fresh, yeah, vibrant, exciting. Let your imagination go wild and create, yeah, the ultimate pizza. Okay?
Oh man, if I was to make an amazing pizza, I would do a thin crust, mushroom, olive, and chicken. Great combination, great balance, not too heavy on the cheese. Let the crispiness of the base do the work. Oh, that'd be so tasty.
Let's go.
Also, underappreciated topping for a pizza, spinach. Spinach is amazing on pizza.
Who's the chef of this place?
I guess I am now.
That's right. Hey.
While Drew creates his own signature thick crust pizza, Gordon is preparing a special thin crust pizza that will be on Casa Roma's new menu.
Lovely.
Working with Chef Ramsay was like
no
one
pineapple.
Of the best
Anyone says
things
pineapple,
ever.
you're getting
like,
banned.
Oh my God, I just worked with a world-class chef.
You know what? If you're watching this on YouTube or you're watching this in the chat right now, tell me your ideal pizza in the chat.
Pizza.
And yours?
Ooh,
right, ready?
That looks nice. You see the difference between this and what was made at the beginning? You know how I said at the beginning a bad pizza is when you just pile it high with toppings? If you put too many toppings on a pizza, you ruin it.
Okay. So 2 nice pizzas. I'm gonna be looking
that's
for
so much better portioned.
Both of you.
And you know what it is? A lot of the time it's just like, a lot of chefs will overcomplicate things because they think being fancy makes something taste better. Literally, in 9 out of 10, no. In 99 out of 100 cases, simple is best. Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. Overcomplicating something just makes it worse.
I mean, I like this one.
Mm-hmm. Good. So, Jeremy, big one as well.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you chose that one there, yeah? Because this one here was frozen, cheap shit.
I was shocked when Chef Ramsay told me the one pizza was frozen because I thought it tasted a lot like our pizza we had.
The good news is both you know your pizzas. Now let me give you my
the
pizza.
irony.
So this is a thin crust.
And I like this too.
Ooh,
These two.
is that ricotta?
Are the type of pizzas that should be on your menus.
Ooh, that looks delicious.
We're going to relaunch this restaurant, and we're going to
Oh man,
shout
I want to
from
get
the
pizza for
rooftops
dinner, but
how
I can't
good
validate
these
spending
pizzas
50
are.
quid on a pizza.
I'm happy.
England's
Very
expensive.
In order to transform Casa Roma,
Oh, this is
Gordon
something
and
else
his
that desperately
team needed
needed.
a full day to turn this broken-down Italian restaurant into a contemporary pizzeria.
I get really pissed off when you can clearly tell that these people have only phoned up Gordon to get a free makeover. Like, you've all seen those places, right? Because there are some of these places that will literally not give a fuck about Gordon's input, and they literally come to him saying, hey, help us, and then they get the free makeover, and they're like, haha, JK, we don't care.
Nice to see you guys. How are we feeling?
I feel like these guys actually care,
Now,
though.
just have a look at the new decor at the outside of the new Casa Roma. Take off your blindfolds. Nice.
I feel like this is one of those moments where it's like,
The concrete
they just
jungle
needed
is
the
gone.
experience.
Yes. The Italian flag. We've got the most amazing size, Casa Roma Pizzeria.
Oh,
Look at the windows.
Italiano.
It felt like we were in prison before. Now it's more inviting. Yes?
love it.
Are we ready to see the new interior? Let's go. Come through. Come through, come through, come through. Come through.
Very cool. Very cool.
I was shocked beyond
Very
shocked.
early 2000s.
Looks like a bright new pizzeria.
I think that.
We've got a nice new bright pizzeria. Carpets have gone. The booths have gone. Chairs relined. New colours. And the restaurant's been painted from top to bottom.
There, Dr. Prince.
No more hideous rugs, no more carpets to clean. Just nice. Come through. Look. Look at these new chairs. The bar has been sanded and stained twice throughout the night. And now we have
that's so
a
much
theme
better.
coming through.
They were trying to be fine dining.
Robin, just so you know, we've watched Amy's Baking Company before. You can go into my YouTube and it's there. And I wish you hadn't mentioned that name because no matter how bad this ends up being, it's never going to be as bad as the experience you get from going to that one.
And then we had the bar, and it was like 2 different countries. Now it's all blended together, and we're one big pizzeria, and everybody can come and have fun now.
This place needs to celebrate its 50th year with a comeback. We are going to hold the first annual Casa Roma Pizza Eating Challenge.
Hey.
I love
Not
it.
saying I'm a food glut, but I'm a slut for some of that food.
I'm glad you're happy.
I could win. I could take a whole pizza.
In recent years, the community's perception of Casa Roma is as a bar with an inferior Italian restaurant attached. Gordon knows this restaurant now has to reintroduce itself as the new happening pizzeria in town.
Thank you very much indeed. Welcome to the
Oh
first
man,
ever Casa Roma Pizza Eating Challenge.
This is making me want to make very bad financial
It was
choices.
great to see that many people supporting
I'm
us
supposed to
today,
be eating
actually
sensibly.
getting out and
Now I want
being
pizza.
part of the relaunch.
Chad, why are you
Okay.
like this?
Contestants, are we hungry? Yes. Are we ready? Yes. 5 minutes.
Urge to
On your
open
marks.
DoorDash.
Eat.
Rising.
Off you go.
Urge to make bad financial choices. Rising. Just like opening
Come on, guys.
Pokemon
Take
cards.
some water. It goes out a lot easier.
I can't do it.
Come on, Jimmy.
Must resist spending money.
Jeremy is substituting for Jimmy. Squash the main. Come on. 3, 2, 1.
Nikocado Avocado would shamelessly steal this idea of having a pizza eating contest where none of the contestants arrived 5 years later when they start their channel. Oh, no contestants? Guess I better eat it all myself.
Congratulations to 100!
The pizza eating contest was definitely a fun way
Ah,
of
thank you for the
spreading the
biddies.
word that Casa Roma
Nah,
has changed.
don't go paying for
There's
my
a new look
food.
to it, and there's a new menu.
Give it up, please. Round of applause. Ladies and
I gotta be somewhat sensible. I'm supposed to be going to the gym tomorrow anyway.
4 hours prior to relaunch, Gordon goes over the new dishes.
This is doable, uncomplicated,
Oh, that
nothing
looks so much
frozen,
better.
and freshly home-baked pizzas.
And you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a lot of simplicity. No unnecessary garbage, no unnecessary flair. It's all simple, straightforward, and good food. Keep it simple, stupid.
Chicken wings served with a cherry pepper sauce. Stuffed mushrooms,
bit of a house speciality.
That looks so much.
Bruschetta,
That looks so
simple.
night and day.
Look at it. It's a lot more condensed, yeah? It's cooked to order. It's fresh. Okay, good. Get familiar with the food. Have a little taste.
The menu is easier, it's lighter, it's more sufficient, it should be great.
No good, huh?
That's crazy.
Tonight, honestly, for me, is one of the most important nights in 50 years. We've got to make our mark. Yes?
Yes. Absolutely. Tonight's the night.
Tonight is definitely the night.
Tonight, the night, the night. Oh, damn.
God bless Casa Roma. Let's go, yes?
Hey, we heard that there's a fire here. Put it out.
How are y'all
Strips off
doing
clothes.
Thank you.
Drew!
We heard there's a fire here. Shame that you're not allowed to have a fire when we're bringing the heat. Takes off pants.
First order on. Most important. Let's go.
I want to shine for Chef Ramsay today, and it would be silly not to because I have the best opportunity ever that I've ever had in my life to actually show that I can handle it. So we got our setups for the mushrooms, wings, and garlic naan. So we're ready.
Good.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Are we ready to order?
For
Can
relaunch
they
dinner,
handle
Drew
it?
has Nyla's son Jimmy assisting with calzones and pizzas.
Put the dough on and stretch it all the way out.
Oh
so it's even with that.
no!
Jimmy
Why'd they
had
put
to
him
be
in
back here to be
there? He's
solid
not ready to be a
and pick up
kitchen
the
person. He's too busy thinking about the vodka and cherry he's gonna have later.
pace a little bit.
I mean, credit to him, at least he's
never
trying.
done that before. Try not to make love to it, and you'll make it happen, okay? We're working on
Like, I guess that makes sense, right? The guy was basically wafting around doing nothing up until now, so I guess it's nice that he's finally putting in a bit of work.
calzones right now, please.
The wings. You're welcome, and I'll be right back with the other two.
Not cooked. Those aren't cooked. So get her back here.
The whole evening started and everybody was in a rush and all of a sudden food was going out cold.
Drew, they complained that these chickens
No,
are bloody in the center. Bloody hot.
dude, come
Quick refund.
on!
Oh man, I was rather embarrassed when the chicken came back. I was like,
Come on,
oh,
just now you deserve a reload. That other guy wanted a reload and he fucked it up. Don't let your reload go off. Don't fire blanks on your reload.
Come on, we're not starting like this, you know?
Guys, do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see the difference between this guy and the other guy when this guy made a mistake? This guy took responsibility. He took criticism and dialed in. Oh my goodness.
I gotta relax and not try to rush things that take time.
Wow.
That is the second time she's brought that back, and that is non-recooked.
What? Again?
Again?
Yeah, they're raw.
Okay. It was extremely embarrassing. Chef Ramsay was completely disgusted, as well was I.
Did they not do tests
Same
on this?
fucking table. There's a second fucking bowl. Look at me. They gotta go in the pan and in the oven. Not even hot in the center. What's going on? Not good enough.
Thing is, chicken wings are one of those things that are very by the numbers. Not something you really embellish or like fiddle around with. You put it in the pan to fry it off and golden it. You give it its seasoning, and then you put it in the oven to finish. It literally has a by the numbers time frame to it. So either your oven isn't up to heat, or you're rushing.
Come on. Once is a fucking joke. Twice is just disgusting.
No rush.
I know.
On the
I'm
wings.
just trying to tell everybody.
My assumption here is that they are rushing. It's the only way I
What the
can.
hell that thing is. Jimmy, this is your first attempt at a calzone
Is
ever,
he
and it's
sabotaging them?
the worst one I've ever seen, but it's cooked.
No, don't send that out, dude. Have some standards. See, this is why they shouldn't have got him in there. He's just sabotaging. He has, like, why did they think putting him in the kitchen? Like, if the owners have no culinary experience, this guy actively has negative culinary experience. Why did they put him in the kitchen?
Is that for two?
It's a large.
The calzone was huge. You could probably feed about 5 people with it.
Jimmy.
Yes.
The calzones, yeah, are huge, yeah? Yeah, be careful of the size.
Oh, look at all the cheese. I thought I had a large.
You should have just got one of those and feed the station.
But I think it's huge.
I mean, I'm a hungry person and I would probably eat that, but portion control, man. Portion control. I know these are the more like teething problems, but still.
Cut down the size of the calzone, yeah? That can fill an entire football end zone. Look at the size of it, yeah? I want them coming back for more, yeah?
Your other ones are better.
Jesus Christ. I need some form
Pull
of
it
quality
together.
control,
Dial
guys,
it
yeah?
in. Reload. You've had the chance to reload. You should be reloading with a fresh load, not a bunch of fucking piss.
It's like a loaf of fucking bread in there. Most important thing here is fucking standard. You slow down and pay attention to detail, yeah?
Has this pizza been started yet? It just got up there in the window. You want to go ahead and take that order and start looking at it? It's coming because he fucked up and he had to make another one. It's a cow.
Get him out of the fucking kitchen. Just get him out of the kitchen. Why did you have him in there to begin with? Oh, that's right. For the views, for the clicks, for the edgy discourse that it causes. He clearly has no concept of what he's doing. Bless his heart for trying, but he shouldn't be in the kitchen.
Calzone, he's getting beat up over here.
Take a deep breath.
Stop pushing me and just chill.
Okay.
You're making me hurry shit up I can't have anything to fucking do with.
Go for it.
Fuck.
This is unbelievable. Drew now is starting to feel the pressure, and it's showing. Cracks are appearing. He's fighting with the owners, fighting with the chefs, and he's not careful. This place.
Like, I give him credit because he's taking responsibility, but.
Hold on, Jan. Do not take that.
With orders in the kitchen backed up.
Don't tell me, change
Okay,
it.
Whoa! Did he just stop an order from going out because it didn't meet his standards? Oh my goodness! The other guy didn't do that. Crazy!
Customers have a lot of time on their hands.
We gotta pull it together. We're like this rag right here right now, you know? We gotta pull it together. Okay, I need a large deluxe calzone and a small deluxe calzone. The mushroom calzone's fire. I got the calzone.
Also, something I'm observing. You know what they're doing that the other two didn't do? So they're doing this thing with their mouths where they flap their lips and allow sound waves to emanate from the glottal of their throat and emanate across to the other person, and those sound waves then go into that person's ear and activate their amygdala.
Communism was actually kind of tight.
No, not communism. They're not doing communism. They're communicating. I know both of these words begin with com, but one is an active advancement of benefiting your communication skills. The other is ostracization.
Calzone's in, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you.
In a dramatic turnaround, head chef Drew has finally taken Gordon's advice by taking complete control of the kitchen.
This is your mushroom calzone.
And orders are moving out to the customers promptly.
Drew is doing a great job. He stepped up to the plate. I'm real proud of him.
Ah, we're proud, guys. Thank you,
That is good.
That looks pretty good too.
This one goes to the bar.
I think they're still being a bit heavy-handed with the toppings. Like, that is a lot of olives. Olives are a very powerful topping as it is. You do not need that many olives to make them noticeable. And with that many olives, you're going to get a lot of, like, fluids coming off of them. I'd say half of that amount of olives would have been fine.
Right here, thank you.
So nice to actually see food coming out fast.
It's pretty good, huh? I think the new menu is a huge success because it's just easier.
Bye, guys. It was so good.
Yes, I know. And
I can tell that there's some teething issues here, but the difference between, the reason I'm not going to rag on this guy versus the other chef is because this guy's actively taking criticism. He's actively learning. Like, just in this one night, you can see that he's improved. And it's that kind of thing that helps you have patience for somebody who makes a mistake. When somebody makes a mistake and they're not willing to take responsibility, I have zero patience for that.
we're taking it home.
That it, guys?
I pulled it off.
Thank God for Ramsay.
Okay, good. Well done.
Oh no, somebody died! They're taking him to the hospital!
After a most impressive turnaround, Gordon has some final words for the staff.
I know I put a fork and a spoon on the wall, yeah? But you didn't have to make the fucking calzone to match it.
Oh, Gordon!
What was
You
that,
little
for a
goober.
10 top?
Yeah.
Cut them down. We're here to make money, not give it away. Yeah. Good. Now you've tasted it, make it work.
We will.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to keep
They don't
each
have
other
to.
motivated on this.
Considering we have a new menu, new chef,
Oh
new
boy, and now it's time to play the game of, did it close down or did it stay open? Was the investment of Gordon worth it? Where are they now? Anyone take a bet? During is cast from 1 year. What? Return to by that point had bought out. But wait, what? 1 year after the Kitchen Nightmares episode, Ramsay returned to check on Casa Roma was performing. By that point, Nyla had bought out her son Jeremy's portion of Casa Roma, becoming the full owner. Okay, so it stayed open for more than a year. Unfortunately, a number of bad in the years following that show indicated that the food quality in the restaurant as a whole had taken a nosedive. Fucking oof, dude. Oh, that's so disappointing. Sometimes you just can't save a place. Like, they had a better chef come in, but I guarantee you, it's because of, Nyla's inexperience. Nyla was going to run the place, but she wasn't going to instill any standards because she just had no idea what standards were. That's what happens when you have people running a restaurant who have no experience in a culinary area. Under the new name, Ramsay's menu was also discarded. Then in 2015, the restaurant underwent another transformation, becoming a CR Roadhouse bar and grill with featured. Improved the restaurant's reviews with such kitchen staff hailing from another beloved newly started locations. Has from joined the ranks of the restaurants like Burger Kitchen, which also appeared in Kitchen Nightmares and ended up closing. Well, that is a darn shame. Oh no. So what we really came out of this from is no real experience other than having a vile throw up from everything that was disgusting. Now, I for one choose to grow from this, knowing full well that no matter how bad you guys think you may cook or how bad my food might be, it's never going to be as bad as this kind of stuff. In any case, hope you enjoyed watching. Bye!